crash as well, you know, if you go out too hard.
Do you usually feel like, you know, in these 3-day competitions, by the third day, you're like, I'm done with this, it can be done?
It gets tiring, like definitely, because you have so much adrenaline and you're pushing hard, and it's just nerve-wracking. But it's actually, I'm feeling quite good today. I'm also trying to enjoy that I'm actually competing, not always wishing.
At the start of the weekend, you told me you wanted to like focus on enjoying this.
I'm just trying to stay. Just trying to stay in the moment, so not like, you know, not necessarily trying to look forward to it being done, you know, because the one thing you can't get back is the time. So like trying to enjoy what I'm doing right here, right now, and
it definitely shows off on the floor. It seems like you're.
It's going to be an interesting day. Like I'm
the leaderboard is really tight.
Yeah, Emma's 4 points behind me. 30 is also close. So like I would say, you know, touch wood, that we've done a very good job. So like I'm coming into day three in a good position, and then you have the race 4th and 5th. It's going to be nerve-wracking for both the girls and the guys. Like I'm obviously crossing my fingers for Sola. She's done amazing so far, but I do think it's going to come down to the last workout.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun day.
Yep. It's like the 2 workouts that are left. They're very different, and a lot can happen. Like this is pure gymnastics, pure pulling strength.
Today we will see like that they will apply kind of a different standard as in lowlands, because it became mandatory to touch the crossbeam instead of the shackle where the rope is mounted to. So it's going to be interesting if this will maybe throw some athletes off, or it's always depending on how do you test it, how comfortable are you dealing with like changes, because this is not something we knew before the competition.
So we obviously have Christoph, and it's a great workout for him. He's strong at pulling anyway, and his height is a huge advantage in this. So for a lot of the guys, the rope climb capacity isn't actually a factor at all. It really starts to do with your morphology, and so just being able to jump 2 pulls touch, it actually becomes more about the speed of the shuttle runs rather than rope climb capacity. And things will be separated by a few seconds. So, but you know, if it, like on paper, you've got to put Christoph, you know, between 1st and 5th would be like a very solid prediction. This workout is also going to be tough, or whichever word you want to use. We usually say like damage control workout. We know that legless rope climbs aren't a strong factor, and so the main objective is to like do as good as you possibly can and kind of hope that the field doesn't shuffle around too much.
Was great. Yeah, I know. When you're done with rope climbs, you're done. You can't. Yes. But it was really nice to see you try until the end.
I'm so happy. Really, this is 9 reps, and in training I had the goal that I want to hit 7, and that's 2 more. And
that's amazing. It was so nice to see you so happy out as well.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the last one, even though it's not gonna be.
in.
Right, I'm
Go
gonna
on.
need I think she knew tights already.
Oh no.
I was like, it hurts a bit. What's going on? And then like, ooh. This is why, huh? No, not three. Yeah, I'm like a fourth or fifth again.
Did you feel like this was just go at your own pace and?
It's really easy to get caught up in what everyone else is doing.
Like, okay, it's not be her. No one in between.
But I think I did a very good job, like
It's fun though.
riding the line a little bit.
Very tight.
It's easy to get like it's easy to cross it in this one. But I'm very pleased actually.
She's second at first, I'm second. It's like no one in between.
Are you looking forward to the next one?
Yeah, no.
Looking forward and not. I'm looking forward to this being over. I have to admit.
But you are quite good at like thruster and bike and suffering.
Should do good in it.
So we were like matching it.
Should.
No promise. Like, no pressure. So 5 events down, 1 to go. The leaderboards are interesting. Some final thoughts before we go into the last workout.
You know, I think it's what makes semi-finals or regional exciting, because it's not really about the order as such, it's just about punching that ticket. So actually people don't mind if they're third or fifth or what, they just want that ticket to go through. And so we have a few athletes who are a bubble, one inside, one outside. And so, you know, really all they can do is leave it out there on the floor and see, and this is a great workout in order to do that.
So the final workout will just be a grind for everyone. This is, and obviously, like, can be like, has the potential to be the hardest and most painful event we've seen all weekend, because we have the echo bike in the mix with burpees and thrusters in the classic CrossFit format of 2159 repetitions, which everyone has like done so many times. So this also are movements all of the athletes are very like proficient in, so they're going to push the pace. And actually we think that the weight can become quite a factor, because the thruster will get very heavy. We have 61 kilos for the guys and 43 kilos for the girls. So leg strength and like strength endurance for the thrusters will be a huge determining factor for this workout and for the result of it.
You have to look at kind of a bigger athlete going from, because it's going to favour on the calories on the bike, it's going to favour the weight on the barbell, and it's really that kind of suffering element of CrossFit, you know, like you're going to have to want to hurt. You're not going to go through this workout comfortably, basically.
And I mean, for the spectators, it's actually a nice workout for the event to finish with, because at this point in time we will basically have a very good understanding of where athletes need to finish to make it into the top 5 or like into the bubble of making maybe the last chance qualifier. So, and especially for the last heat, this is going to be like very, very exciting.
In first place with 532 points, Jacqueline Gasto! Solvik Sigurðardóttir!
And honestly, it was incredible. Like all of the athletes did amazing, and I'm just super proud of them.